What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and I hate to start off with such a heavy topic, but I do promise that there will be some more fun topics later today. I've got probably 6 videos planned, so make sure you click that red subscribe button down below the video. I know I always ask, and it gets annoying, but I do greatly appreciate it. Last night, about 10 minutes from my home, a maniac drove through a Christmas parade. There are 5 people currently that will not be coming home, and that number is likely to increase as there's more than 20 still fighting. And it's really, really messed up. I'm not going to show the video. I'm not going to, do much speculation, but I'm going to try to lay out the facts as it relates to the way that mainstream media is spinning this. Right now, CNN says he was just a good little boy that was fleeing another crime when he mowed down 30 plus people at a Christmas parade, driving through it and over people at about 40 miles an hour. He was just trying to flee another crime, allegedly. Didn't see anyone chasing him on the numerous video clips, though. It's curious how quiet they are about that. But here's what we know. One person of interest, a absolute mastermind who left their identification in the vehicle, is named Daryl Edwards Brooks. Also appears to be the one that owns the SUV for various reasons. Now, much of this has been put together by Andy Noah as well as shared by myself on Twitter. You can see I'm not going to show anything from it, but the man in custody, many of his posts are in support of BLM causes and allegedly black nationalism. I don't really know what that is. He also has a post about how to get away with running people over on the street. He has posted a quote in 2016 in a now deactivated Facebook. By the way, the social media has deactivated everything. I found his music video last night. YouTube took it down. Found his Facebook page. Facebook took it down, which is curious that they're doing that to protect somebody who hasn't been found guilty of anything. Isn't that curious, the way Facebook and social media deal with this individual versus maybe how they did with Kyle? He also has run him over, keep traffic flowing, don't slow down for any of these idiots. Hashtag BLM. Now, there's no indication right now that I've seen that this was like an act carried out as a direct retaliation. What we know now is he is a black man who supported BLM. That in and of itself is no crime and no indication that this was some sort of strike back for Kyle being acquitted. You could see here in a music video, which I'm not going to play the audio because, it's terrible. But you can see he's rapping in front of his Ford Escape, the one he used yesterday. There's the vehicle. This is the guy. Now, yes, there are photographs that, by the way, this guy is also on the list. The list. The one that Mr. Rosenbaum was also on. He has, I don't know, anti-Trump songs. Again, he has a BLM fruit display made out of a watermelon. Okay. No comment there. This is his Instagram post. He also writes, he has this thing about, just yikes. He appears to be a real piece of work. Now, just 2 days ago, this hero was released on $1,000 bail after having multiple felony counts. So, I mean, I just love bail reform. It's so great. He got freed 2 days ago on jumping bail, so he could run over 30 people. But I suppose he didn't cross state lines. Waukesha Christmas parade, career criminal out on bail, questioned by PD. From what we know now is they have recovered the vehicle and they have recovered this person. And then we have also videos of him rapping in front of the vehicle. There are pictures of his house via Google Maps that show the vehicle parked in front. It's pretty clear that he owns the vehicle. Based on the photographs I've seen, it appears to be him driving, although we do not know for sure. What I find interesting is it's been 12 hours now, or 15 hours. We don't know a lot. Allegedly, at 1 o'clock today, we'll get a press conference. But CNN is already running for cover. Here's a post for him. Learned ND taught behavior. I don't know what that is. So when we start knocking white people TF out, I'ma wanna hear it. The old white people too. Knock them TF out, period. Very literate. So he's pretty clearly, he has some problems with white people. Now, of course, breaking, CNN reports that the driver was fleeing another crime scene, not an act of retaliation. Oh, well, if CNN says that's the case closed. Some of the comments. If he was fleeing, why did he drive directly into a parade marchers? By the way, the Dancing Grannies was the group most affected by that. A bunch of old women who dance in parades. Translation, the driver's politics lean left, so we want to disassociate this event from politics. Let's be honest. If certain details of this case were different, they'd already be calling this guy Terry. Guaranteed. Does this look like a man fleeing a scene to you? I'm not going to show the video because it's messed up, but it does not look like that to me. It looks like someone is directly running people down. Tim Young writing, I always wondered, does it make you feel good inside to push these lies? Stopped reading at CNN reports. The Dancing Grannies, here they are. You see people who are about an average age of probably 70. Now, it's going to be interesting to see them blame this on supremacy, but, you know, we know that they're going to go with it. You see, that's the narrative CNN will be going with. Really? You do understand there will be hundreds of video clips recorded by people at the parade, right? I've already seen several other clips that do not in any way look like he's fleeing a scene. What's going to happen is this story's going to get buried. And maybe that's the case. We don't have any concrete evidence that this was a planned thing yet. We don't have any evidence that there's any political reason for it yet. Now, if there is, I wouldn't be surprised if it went the way of all the information of what happened in Las Vegas that we'll never know. You see this, wow, you're actually doing this, aren't you? I don't know. I don't want to be one of the people that immediately jump to say that, hey, this is definitely a retaliation thing. This is, it's on. There's no evidence of that yet. What we know is he's a career criminal who's also on the list, who has posted many sympathetic things to BLM, who has also posted many anti-white things on his Facebook. And he's a wannabe rapper and a career criminal. These are things we know. We don't know that this was any kind of planned thing. And I'm guessing that's probably what they're trying to figure out, because that's why we haven't heard anything yet. You could see today you know, trending on trending. It's trending. It's trending on Twitter. You know, the individual, there will be a lot of people that look at this and say, oh, he must have been acting on behalf. We don't know that. We don't know that. But what we do know is, you know, 5 people didn't survive this guy's detour, a marching band and all sorts of people, because this guy got out on $1,000 bond 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Supremacy seems to be failing. Now they are looking. You could see police have confirmed they're at the, you know, after the escape registered to his address was located near the scene. So it's his car. He was driving. Here it is. All those dents you see, all that damage, that's from running over humans. The video itself does not look like he was trying to miss anybody. That's my opinion. I will continue to report on this. You know, this channel isn't going to become some sort of crime blotter, but it's hard to not find this important when I live 10 minutes away. I'm in Waukesha all the time. One of my, if not my favorite Mexican restaurant, La Estacion, is downtown Waukesha. Nice. There's a nice cigar bar down there. There's, you know, one of the better hobby train stores in Waukesha. You know, I go to the Waukesha airport a lot. There's a lot. Waukesha's a nice town. It's a nice town. It has its seedy parts, but there's really nowhere in town that I feel unsafe. It's not like Milwaukee. But this guy didn't live there, from what I can understand. So I'm going to keep you updated, I suppose, after the press conference today at 1. If we get any more information, I'll cover it. If not, you know, I'll cover it as it becomes available. I hope you were informed by this video. And if you were, make sure you click that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you again real soon.